Am I gonna build a mix map in the vista or not? I mean, I could. Yeah, why not? So let's get the base first. So let's terraform. Actually, I can just macro block it. Yeah, let's just make it easier for me, guys. Terrain. Wait, how do I get... What is this? Did I click something here? All right. Let's build a mix. Press K. No. Grid. Yeah, but where do I disable the grid? Okay. Quick game check. Okay, perfect. It's not bad though. Oh, I should go with this one. Wait. What if I do it one higher? No. I should go with this one, maybe. Yeah. This could be the one. Okay. That's good. That's good. Wait. I mean, it is a spammy of the day after all, guys. Let me see. Can I go on the side here? Ooh. Okay, if I make this one longer... Yeah. If I make this one longer, then there's enough space. Okay, quick check. Hop. Drop it in. Okay, I like that. Boom. 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 But it would be nice if you can drift this, maybe. I mean, you can kind of full speed it. And then what? Let's see how long this is. I want to have like 35-second map or something. I'll be happy with like 35 seconds. Boom. Get the outside line. Transition there. Go here with speed. You get a bad gear, but it's kind of good. Downhill, keep the grip. And then what? Then we're here. Not there. Could maybe go like that. You have to cross the jump. Boom. And then if you're not, you do what? I mean, I like that as a risky finish. Yeah, that's good for a risky. But let's say, oh no. Then what? Then you're somewhere down here. Maybe? Yeah, it's a simple end. And if you crash, you just have to go and take the route here. Okay. I think the map is done. Let me play the route. Let me see. So we have a shitty start. Nice. Jump to the left. Go here. Get the outside dirt. Land here. Go on the side. Transition. Get a bad gear. Wall bang. Transition here. It's very tight. Okay. Let me do one more run. It's a bit of a short map. But I think it's fine. Because it's quite hard, actually. Boom. Okay, this is good. Get the outside line a bit. Land here. Go on the side. Sack. Go for the wall bank strat. We'll definitely have to patch that. And then you go there. For like a 33. Alright, let me validate. Here we go. Big downhill. Wall right. Jump to the left. In between the lights. Outside line. Okay. Go on the side here. Get the transition. There's no wall bank potentially there. You gotta minimize the airtime. Simple track. Alright, the server is opening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The server is now open. And while everyone is joining, I will add the map to the campaign as well if you want to play it. Okay. Let's watch here. Nice low jumps. We need 2 servers. But are people gonna play in the second server as well? Like, I don't know. I'm unable to spectate it, right? I cannot be in 2 servers at once. So I will I don't think there's gonna be enough interest in going for like a second SOTD server. So I'm not sure if that is, you know, a solution. But we have a full server, a full house. You literally pressed it as soon as you saw it. Then you're already too late, guys. Yep. Then you already, if you see it, that's why you guys need to train the human benchmark. We did it yesterday. I got 141 MS, guys. You gotta be in the 141 category on the human benchmark to, you know, to get in the server. You gotta practice. All right, is Musisi Smialibi in the building, guys? I don't think so. No Musisi, guys. What has happened? 2026 has not been the year of the Musisi. Let's have a look at Bon. Okay. Isn't the 100 player per server limit only a problem when the SOTD starts at 1810? As soon as the server opens earlier, it is not full. Yeah, because the original time is always 6 o'clock plus 10 minutes. That is the official, the unofficial official time. Okay. We do have a few players respawning here. All right. Seems like
Trackmania was an Olympic sports. Mew mew c c c c c z z me me la 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 b ba b b.
True.
Definitely win gold.
True. Can you imagine? The gold medal goes to Musisi Smialibi. That would be awesome. All right, first live round here. Let's go with Gotsuguya. Watching the goat. I mean, if you put the word goat in your name, I mean, you gotta perform here. So let's see. Decent start. Gets the outside line just a little bit. The transition is great here. We see late entries. Okay. Your team. bouncing out. The drift is quite nice. The chicane in the end is a bit tough. But Gotsuguya makes it through. And the sub 34 has been driven by Milmi already. Eichhold. Oh, Eichhold. Oh, yeah. That's a bit unlucky. Yeah, we spotted that. We spotted that. Oh, we can actually lower this by a lot, guys. 25 seconds. Let's lower this to 25 seconds. You know what? Let's always lower this to the final position. 24 seconds in this case. There we go. Here we go. Second round. We're loading. Let's watch Intellectric. Boom. Intellectric. Gets a good start. The transition here could be a little bit better. Is in the top 10. Is Intellectric going for an early transition? No, a little bit late. Bit of a bouncy landing on the plastic as well. The chicane is tough. Minimizing the airtime here. Good ending. Wow. Photo finish at the front. Is this a new clan, guys? H1. Oh my god, that reminds me of H1Z1. God damn, what a good game that was. All right. And there it is. 11 seconds now is the cutoff. Oh la la. Dude, I remember H1Z1. You were driving in the police car and you would drop out with your shotgun, and then you would pump shotgun someone. You jump back in your car and then you would just drive around all the time like that. That shit was really, really fun. I loved H1Z1 as a game. Oh, Huck! Wow, good save here from Huck. Jumps a little bit lower now. Oh, no. That's bad. That's a big respawn. Let's go to the top here. Now with the early landing and a sub 34 as well. What is Sky doing? Sky sets up quite wide. Pretty clean here. There's not a lot of time left. Leak is jumping for the save, but is already eliminated. All right, we can lower this finish time out to like 17. Let's put it to 17 here. So it seems like sub 34 is pretty doable. The question is it doable for Satel? Let's see. Not a smooth entry in the start. Okay, decent speed here. Goes for pretty much an inside dirt line. Not bad. What about the airtime here? It's decent, it's decent. The drift is not so good, but it's a good time. Purple has to go safe. Aborts the mission. And there we go. Satel survives. What about Soul? Oh, barely survives. And we have another 5 players out. Omar is going to be eliminated here. Poofy. That's a funny name. Poofy. Okay. Here we go. Next round. Let's have a look at Mythyper. Goes for a low entry. We do have an Amogus driving around. It is the Awi Ubu. With the Amogus. Ooh, Mythyper quite smooth. Gets the gear up. But then the angle here is really tough. Loudest sets up for a wide line. Big jump from Yozo. Jumping all the way to the finish. 33.78. New record from Yozo here. Beautiful time. And Fasti is the final player surviving. Kanjika, thank you for the raid. Spammiej, now I got the same problem with my controller that you had the other day. What, where you, where it stopped steering, Glenn? What controller do you have? Because I fixed mine. I bought a new stick. Yeah, I just bought a new stick and now it's working. So you have a PlayStation 4? Oof. Yeah, I don't think you can buy the stick module separately for that one. Oh, Fifishko has to go for the low jump. Good save from Fifishko. Wow, the end. Loudest jumping super far. Purple lands on the ledge and flips over. Methyper looking to get eliminated here. No, stays in. Second last position. Yatroviv is the final one hanging on. There we go. Hello there, Intux. Okay. Let's have a look at Nitric. Hasn't gotten himself a 34-second time just yet. Also, this is probably one of the best tournaments to practice for the Elite Trackmania Cup, guys. Because all of these players will be there dominating Division 1 tomorrow. I can guarantee you. There we go. Nitric goes for a nice setup. All three players jumping on the ledge on the right. Unfortunately, those are surviving, but Tarantu is not. Satel Artroy, that's a big knockout. That is a big knockout there. Ooh la la. Okay. Here we go. Input overlay. Let's have a look at Zvito. Clips the wheels a little bit, but survives. That is a low jump. That is risky. Oh, that's a big respawn. That is a big respawn, and Svito might be eliminated here. We have Yatroviv jumping to the save line. Oh, survives. Dennis is eliminated. Purple barely hanging in there. 3.8 seconds behind. And we have 60 players remaining in the Spammiej of the day. Okay. Here we go, on board with Yolux. With a very interesting car skin here. Okay, good line for the ending. What about the finish jump? Has a ton of speed. Wow, it's not a sub 34. A 33.66 from Spa 140. Now we're talking. That is a massive round here. 55 players left. Okay, let's have a look at Bueno. Smooth start. But also Bueno hasn't gotten himself a good time yet. 35.41 is the best time so far. Oh, the red zone might be calling here. Oh, somebody jumps out the track. This is risky. Lots of mistakes. Figo is upside down. Bueno. Oh, barely makes the jump. And survives. Chalezo is in. Romain is the final player. Intellectric is out. Wow. Intellectric is eliminated. Okay. Here we go. Who was that? A wee turtle with a big red. Also the Amogus. The Amogus is in trouble. It's always the red Amogus. Okay. Survives. One jump left. It seems good. Yortim. Oh, Yortim with a bad ending. And that's elimination. Kotbus is the final player surviving here. And we only have 45 players left. All right. Here we go. Let's have a look at Flores. Oh, slow start. Does not get a good entry. But the number is not red just yet. That is a very inside line. Oh, over sliding as well. Number is red. Sunderbob jumps out of the track. Flores is hanging on. Needs a little bit of a lucky end. From what I can see. The Amogus jumps out of the map. No, never mind. Oh. And Flores survives by only 0.05 of a second in top 40. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Let's have a look at wins. Wins. HTR. Doesn't push the outside line to the maximum, but is in a solid position. Gets the transition. Sampla jumping out of the track. That might be elimination for Sampla. Oh, a few drivers are jumping safe. Yeah, Sampler is completely out. And it seems like XJ Cleese is gonna survive here in that final spot. We have 35 players left. Here we go. Let's have a look at a moment. Yeah, maybe less horning and more driving. Instantly in the back of the field. Okay. Somehow is driving pretty good. We have a bunch of players with mistakes. Not bad, not bad. Is that a risky fin? It is a risky fin. We have a few players going for the safe finish. And TV King is taking advantage of that. The Amogus is out. Soup, Roma, Marsik, and Bueno will be eliminated here. And now we're down to the last 30 players? Or was it 31? Yeah, 30 players left. What is Milmi doing? Milmi has gotten himself a 33.67 PB, which is very fast. Goes for an extreme low transition there. The outside line is nice as well. Look at the speed. Not a smooth transition here. Purple almost jumping out of the track. Milmi opting for a safe line right there. Yolux versus Loudis. Big crash from Yolux, I think. Has to go full save. Gets overtaken by 20 players. But somehow survives. And we say goodbye to another 4 players here. Bon, Orn, Ikanter, and Der Growly are out. All right, here we go. Let's have a look at Rakakax in this one. Gets a really good transition. Look at the speed that he has. But cannot... Oh, we have someone clipping the outside line. The anti-wallbang propaganda is right there. And I think it was Grundolf who unfortunately crashed in the wall. And therefore is also eliminated with... wins, TV King, and a moment. Okay. Down to only 22 players now. Let's have a look at Kartoffel. It is a very competitive map. One tiny mistake can be the end of you. Ooh. And Kartoffel will survive here. Gets a decent ending. 33.5 from Purple. A new best time. Kelsey, Nas, Supingo, and Klis are out. But it is Purple who is just absolutely sending it right here. As we enter the final couple rounds here. 18 players left. Let's have a look at Purple then. Can he do a back-to-back? Gets a beautiful start. Nice speed entering the dirt. Good line as well. The transition is smooth as hell. Look at him. Big jump. Grabs the gear. The drift is decent. Minimizing the airtime. Setting up for the end jump. That is what? A 33.55. Wow. There we go. Isaac, Scroll, Flores, and Kartoffel will be eliminated. We're down to double elimination now. 2 players will go out. Here we go. Let's go on board with Charlezo. Smooth wall ride early on. But doesn't get a good line there. Yolux with a wall touch. That is not going to be good for Yolux. As he is also not getting a lot of speed here. But let's stay on board with Yolux. Maybe we can see a comeback potentially happen here. Is trying his best to catch up. Goes for the outside line. Has more speed. We have one mistake. And it links with a DNF as well. And therefore, Yolux survives. And moves on to the next round. Guys, who is Spar 140? Is that a name change? I don't know who this is. Spar 140. He's the GOAT. I have no clue. Ooh! The small wheel clip. Oh! And he's out! Cold Boost looking to survive. Yep, Cold Boost survives. And it is Spar 140 and Rabble who are eliminated. There we go. All right. Here we go. Next round, final double elimination round. And we have Charlezo in the back of the field. Loudest has also fallen behind a little bit. But we still have this techie section to go. And Loudest will make good work of this. Jumps a bit far to the right, but survives. And Charlezo and Rakakax are out. We do have 8 players left. Okay, single eliminations. Oh, there is a small mistake. Gatito is forced to go for the respawn. Yolux has dropped behind as well. Same for Kotbus. But Gatito is 3.4 seconds behind. Loudest with an incredible turn. Purple dropping far behind. Still has the speed to clear the jump. It is Kotbus who has fallen to last. Gatito somehow survives. And we have a top 7 situation. All right. Here we go. 33.3 is the fastest time. You gotta drive crazy good pace right now if you wanna win here. Mathyper slips up a little bit. Loudest sets up for an outside dirt line really early on to generate as much momentum as he can. No big mistakes just yet. Mathyper goes for a low entry on the plastic. Yolux is a bit slower. Who dares to go for full speed? And Mathyper makes it. And Zebrezler is out. Another 33.5 for Purple. Huge times coming through. And with only a few rounds to go, it is bound to be a tough one. 6 players left. Here we go. Ooh, Yolux drops the gear. Oh, Yolux is in trouble. Yolux needs a miracle for this ending. Purple has crashed, but could still make it. Ooh, gets a full grip and to snipe Yolux again. Back and forth they go. And it is Purple who survives and can continue onwards for the battle here. Loudest, Milmi, Mathyper, Gatito, and Purple. All players have gotten themselves a 33. Mythiper is the slowest of the pack. So we could see the elimination happen here for Mythiper. Gets a pretty good plastic turn. Milmi needs to be careful. Mythiper clips the corner. Oh, Milmi barely avoiding the wall with the outside line. And it is Mythiper who is out. Here we go, top 4. Gatito now has the slowest pace. Sets up for a late entry. Ooh, yeah, Loudest and Purple have a much better setup for that dirt turn. Oh! Loudest struggles a little bit. What about Milmi? Milmi goes for the full speed attempt, but unfortunately, everyone up top makes the finish jump. And Milmi is out. There we go. The stakes are high. Let's see. Great transition for Loudest. Sets up for this wider entry. More speed entering this part of the track. And you can see Gatito is now in 3rd place. But Gatito goes for this low entry here. Snipes Loudest 2nd position. It's all going to be decided in the final corner. Gatito with the full speed jump. No way. He doesn't snipe. He PBs though. Goes out with a PB. And it is Loudest versus Purple. And both have a really good times. Is it gonna be anticlimactic or not? We have the 33.36 for Loudest. And the 33.50 for Purple. Here we go. They both have different lines here. Actually, quite similar this time around. Loudest with a bit more speed. The transition is really good. Goes for an early grip on the plastic. Did that help out? Oh, big mistake from Loudest. And Purple will have it. A 33.87. Nice try from Loudest.
Thank you for subs.
But it is Purple who clutches up
3 years of spam, baby.
on Pista La Vista. GG. Purple first, Loudest second, and Gatito in 3rd. Wow. Let's have a look at the record. Zvito has done a 33.27. Oh. Sorry. Let's rewatch this. There we go. Not my greatest map, but it was definitely a fun map to drive, I think. Especially this part. This part was really cool. Go on the side here. Wait, Loudest with the .36 has a crash. Boom. A crash right there. Oh my god. Wow. That's actually crazy. But yeah, that concludes all of the vistas now. I think my favorite one was this one, I think. Pasta La Vista. I think Pasta La Vista was my favorite one. This one was really good. Yeah, this one was really good. We had a little bit of reactor grass, bit of a full speed, a looping, and then a very funky transition here. And then the finish line, a little bit of a staircase, triangular angle. Yeah, this one was pretty cool. I like this one a lot. Also, this one wasn't too bad. Fiesta La Vista. Yeah, this one was also not too shabby, I think. Let me watch it. Quick watch. Bit of a smooth transition here. Then you go upside down. Lawn mowing. Small jump cut. Avoid the free wheel here with the jump to the road. Then you gotta avoid the mountain. And then you have the big jump. And then the finish line. Yep. That was good. But now I think I'm going back to stadium maps, guys. I think it's time. We did 5 of them. It's time to go back to the stadium.